I thought I understood psychology. Then I began to study astrology and I realized that I knew nothing. In this brief video, I'm going to explain the ancient science of astrology, how some of the most innovative thinkers have used it over the centuries, and how you can better understand yourself and actualize your soul's potential and destiny by knowing and studying your astrology chart. So, before you had a name, a personality, or a role in society, you were a fractal of the universe born under a unique arrangement of stars and planets. So the key to understanding yourself at the deepest level, your core energetic signature, your core frequency, and understanding your life's path and your soul's destiny isn't found in a Myers-Briggs personality assessment or a psychology textbook. It's actually found in your birth chart and in the ancient science of astrology. So here's how to work with astrology to find out who you really are. So astrology is the most ancient branch of science. For thousands of years in ancient Babylon, Egypt, Greece, India, and China, astrology and astronomy were actually the same field. And it wasn't until the scientific revolution in the 1600s that astronomy split away from astrology. And since then, astrology has been dubbed pseudoscience by mainstream academia, but I believe that they are very misled. So first, we know from Isaac Newton's law of gravity that everything has a gravitational pull on everything else in the universe. A pebble has a gravitational pull to Pluto and vice versa. We also know from Hermetic philosophy in the Kabbalion that the all is mind, the universe is mental, or that everything in this universe is interconnected. And so from these two seemingly opposite sides, Hermetic philosophy and Isaac Newton's law of gravity, it's clear to see how you, an aspect of the universe, are physically and metaphysically connected to the entire cosmos. And your personal astrology chart offers us an explanation as to the unique explanation of how. So your birth chart is your blueprint to navigate your soul's potential. It's a map that reveals your gifts, lessons, and your highest timeline. Some key aspects to know about your chart, and there's many more than this, but this is a good starting place, is your sun, which is your inherent nature and your authentic frequency. Your rising, which is your outward presentation or your personality. Your moon, which is your subconscious and emotional world. Your Saturn, which is your karmic lessons in your path to maturity. Your midheaven, which is your public persona, career, or public legacy. Your part of fortune, which is your path to abundance and wealth. And your north node, which is where you are karmically evolving to in this lifetime. So there's many more aspects, but this is a good starting place to begin to understand yourself and your chart. And understand that each planet has a unique energetic impact on you. Mars has a different energy than Saturn. Jupiter has a different energy than Pluto, and they affect you in different ways. And there are also different houses, degrees, and aspects of the chart to consider, but that's more in depth. So by understanding the various aspects of your chart, you can begin to understand the various dimensions of yourself, and you can align your life with your soul's blueprint. So if you want to go deeper, I'd recommend looking up your birth chart on a free website, which I'll link below, and then just go through each positioning that you see, go through your sun, your moon, your rising, and the other planets, and just pull up your AI model, ChatGPT, Claude, whatever you use, and ask it questions to learn what each position means. Then you can go even deeper into, okay, how is what is currently happening astrologically affecting my own unique birth chart? That's a little bit deeper. I'm thinking about building a newsletter software about that that's going to give you a personalized reading every week based on how the planets are impacting you astrologically. So let me know if that's something you would want to use. And if you'd like a personalized in-depth reading, I also offer them on my website, linked below. Many of the greatest thinkers in history also studied astrology very deeply. Benjamin Franklin, Carl Jung, J.P. Morgan, the three wise men from the Bible, and even Isaac Newton were all astrologers. So I'm going to read a few quotes from these people. J.P. Morgan said, "Millionaires don't use astrology. The billionaires do." That was the first quote I heard about astrology a few years ago that really opened my mind and my eyes to this ancient science. Now, Carl Jung, maybe the greatest psychologist of all time, says two quotes. He says, "Astrology is a way of looking at the universe and realizing that we are all connected to it," similar to how we talked about the all is mind, the gravitational pull of the universe. And he also said, "Psychology will be a dinosaur science until it also includes astrology." And now, even in a more esoteric context, Jesus Christ said in Luke 22, verse 10, he said very esoterically, "As you enter the city, a man carrying a jar of water will meet you. Follow him to the house that he enters." Now, he was both talking about this, according to the esoteric and mystical Christians, in a literal sense, as giving his disciples instructions, and in a metaphorical, cosmic, astrological sense of the broader times that we are going into with the age of Aquarius. So he was really alluding to here when he talks about a man carrying a jar of water, he's talking about the age of Aquarius, which is the astrological age we are just entering into right now, which is often symbolized by a man carrying water. That's the symbol for Aquarius. And the age of Aquarius is an age of spiritual awakening, higher knowledge, and ultimate humanitarianism. So in this era, which we are entering now, it's of the utmost importance to know what is happening both in your individual chart as well as in the broader scheme of the cosmos. So astrology is your map for navigating this age of mass awakening. In a daily context too, those who live in the greatest alignment are most aligned with their birth chart, sometimes coincidentally or without knowing. If you are living in alignment with your birth chart, you are living in alignment with your inherent authentic frequency. And what more can we want out of life? So by understanding your chart and its various aspects, you can understand yourself at a deeper level than psychology or philosophy can ever offer. And you can better navigate the path to carrying out your soul's destiny. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it insightful and helpful. Again, you can look up your own birth chart in a free website below. And yeah, I recommend checking it out, playing around with it. I thought I understood myself before I learned about astrology, and then my whole entire world changed. And if you want an in-depth one-on-one reading, I do offer them as well on my website. So feel free to book a session below, and we'll use quantum physics, astrology, neuroscience, tarot, and some ESP abilities to unlock your highest frequency and highest timeline. So enjoy exploring your chart. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe so I can keep making more of these videos, comment, send it to a friend, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.